A very good morning to the students of class 5. Last week we learned about the tense. The basic thing of tense we have already done. Now today we will go a little bit further. Today we will learn the simple future tense. Before discussing about the simple future tense, let me tell you when will we use the simple future tense. Now, we use the simple future tense for the action that will take place in future. Okay, now I will show you 4 sentences that will make you understand how the action how the actions tell you or express you that when it will happen. See, the first sentence, I will go to Agra. Suresh will read this story. Aisha will decorate her room. We shall play football. Now, here in my 4 sentences, first let me identify the actions, the verbs. Here in the first sentence, will go, I will go. So, will go. Next, Suresh will read the story. So, the action of the Suresh means the reading of the story will happen in future. That is why it is written will read. Let me highlight this one. Next, Aisha will decorate her room. So in future the girl Aisha will decorate the room. She will do the action, she will decorate the room in future. So will decorate. We shall play football. So shall play, that means this action will be done in future, not yet done in the past or is not happening right now. So will go, will read, will decorate, shall play. In these 4 sentences, this verbs or this action tells you that when the action will perform, that tells you that this action will happen in future, not yet done right now. Okay, so I can say the formation of the subject in all the sentences are like, see, the sentences are starting with the first I, Suresh, Aisha, we. All these are the subjects. So I can write here. At first I placed here the subject, then will or shall, then the first form of the verb or the base form of the verb. Clear? Let me discuss with this again. Here the subject in all the 4 sentences, I, Suresh, Aisha, will. Then I have placed will or shall after the subject, will. In the second sentence will, then again in the 4th sentence shall, then the verb in the base form. Here in the first sentence the verb is will, then they read, then decorate, then play. Then you can put the rest of the part of the sentences of or any object will place there that can be put. Clear? So I hope the simple future tense, this is very easy and it is clear to all of you. Now, last day we have done the present tense and past tense. Today we have done the future tense. Now, for just to sum up, look at this table I have made for you. In this table, I have written one sentence. Here, if you will observe carefully, you will understand clearly that in all the sentences, the verbs are same. In the past tense, she bought books. In the present tense, it will change to she buys books. And in future tense, she will buy books. Next, look at the second sentence. I taught you tense. Present tense. I teach you tense. That means the action every day happens. Okay. And in future, I will teach you tense means the action will happen in future. Clear? Now, every day after watching the video, we generally give you the worksheet in the Google Classroom. Now, let's do the worksheet with me in this video only. Now, in this page, here I have written 5 sentences and I have made one table: past tense, present tense and future tense. Now, you have to put the sentences in the proper box. If you think that this is past tense, you have to put the sentence in the box of the past tense. If you think you have to put the sentence in the present tense, then you have to put it. The same thing you have to do for the future tense also. Now, the first sentence, let me see, it is written, my mother cooked chicken. Now, here, first you have to identify the verb. Where is the verb? Yes, the verb is here only, cooked. So, when you will identify the verb clearly, you can understand that the cook is the past form of cook and this action already happened in past. So, this is the past tense and under this box, I will write the answer. My mother cooked chicken. Now, go for the second sentence. My father will buy a car. Here in the sentence, will buy is the action. So, this will buy will tell you when the action will happen. This action will happen in future only. So, here, let me mark the action first, will buy. Then, if it is future, so I will write it in the box of the future. My father will buy a car. Next, go for the third sentence. In the third sentence, the batsman hits the ball. Identify the verb at first. The batsman hits the ball. Here, hits is the action. So, now the action is telling that now this is a regular action. The action happens. Okay. So, this is not happened in the past or there is no suggestion that it will happen in the future. The batsman currently hits the ball now in the present time. So, this action tells you, the verb tells you that this is the, yes, you are right, present tense. So, I will write in the box of the present tense. The batsman hits the ball. Done. Now, I will go to the next sentence. I shall take my dog for a walk. Here, where is the verb? Yes, where is the action? Shall take. So, shall take means I will take my dog for a walk in future. This action will be performed in future. So, shall take denotes, shall take refers that it will be the, yes, which tense? Past, present and future. Just repeat after me or answer with me. Yes, all of you are correct. This will be simple future tense. So, under this box, let me write, I shall take my dog for a walk. And here is the last sentence. You are listening to me. Currently you are doing the action. When the action is happening right now or currently, then I have told you last day that this action tells you when it happens right now, currently in the current situation, then it will be the present tense. So, here in the box of the present tense, you will write the answer. You are listening to me. So, I hope you have understood the section properly. You have no doubts with the basic thing of this tenses. So today up to this, next day I will come with a new video with more explanations. Till then you watch the video several times so that your doubts will be cleared. Okay, thank you students.